Good evening. This is BBC Newsline with Donna Traynor and Noel Thompson.
I'm live with the Polish community to find out why their children are taking extra language lessons, not in English, but in Polish.
It seems almost every workplace and school now has Polish people working and learning there.
Yes, our new residents have become an important part of the community. And while some of the adults still struggle with English, their children are beginning to lose their native language.
In the first of a series of BBC Newsline reports on the impact Polish people are making, we join our education correspondent Maggie Taggart live at the opening of a Polish film festival. Maggie.
Yes, here at Queen's Film Theatre there's going to be a little cultural oasis for Polish film buffs, and they can sit in the comfy seats here and pretend they're in the local cinema from Warsaw or Krakow. And of course they'd like to language, but believe it or not, Polish families who've brought their children here are worried not about their children learning English, but about forgetting Polish.
Połącz I sprawdź, czy mieliście rację.
All these children are at English-speaking schools, but while they're in Northern Ireland, they're missing out on the geography and politics lessons, the folklore and the language of their homeland. Every Saturday, parents pay for the 80 children to attend special classes. They take over a South Belfast primary school.
My name is Patrick and I come here to learn more history about my country and geography and all the things you should learn in the school.
Some families intend to stay in Northern Ireland for only a few years before returning to Poland, where their children will have to attend local schools.
They were worried about that. I'm not going to know the Polish traditions and I'm just going to learn the English, and whenever I go back to Poland I wouldn't know anything enough.
The Polish teachers are all trained to master's level, but can't get jobs to suit their qualifications here. Instead, one works in a factory, another runs his own painting and decorating business. They are keen, though, to keep up their teaching skills, even for half a day a week.
We are very happy to work here. Why? That's right. Because we love it. And I bet all of us just miss our jobs.
For the parents currently paying £30 a month for each child, there's good news. The Polish government will pay for the school from next September, and there's a bonus.
They will receive a certificate at the end of the school year, certifying that they have completed that education. So when they go back to Poland, they can sort of re-enter the Polish schooling system without so many problems.
But in this school you won't just hear the Polish language. While their children are in class, these parents use the time to brush up their English.
Imagine I say, have a cake. What do you say? Thank you. Or no thank you. One of you.
Well, one man who's come here especially for the festival is the Polish Consul General, who is based in Edinburgh. And your government, not you personally, you're paying for this Polish school. Is that because you don't want to lose the talent, you want to make sure they go back to Poland?
For us it's very important to keep these children linked with native country. There are something about 1,500 Polish children in Northern Ireland now. So, knowing the problem, Polish Ministry of Education is going to open state-funded Saturday schools starting from September this year.
Yes,
there will be supplementary classes of Polish language, Polish culture, Polish geography and history.
And there's another little thing which some of the parents were telling me about. You might bring some Northern Ireland-based Polish children over to Poland for summer camps.
The Polish government provided a program to organize some summertime camps in Poland to arrange possibility for these children to play with Polish children and also visit historic places, also with grandparents.
And turning now to Eva Grossman, now I know you're very prominent in the Polish community here, and this festival must be a great big deal for you every year.
Yes, certainly. This is our opportunity to share our Polish heritage, Polish culture, Polish language with our Northern Irish host. You know, we're delighted to be here tonight in the QFG and open the festival with the great film, you know, one of the movies which we show tonight.
It must be quite difficult for people to know whether they should really assimilate completely into Northern Ireland community and become part of the community, but maybe lose some of their Polishness.
Yes, certainly it is very, very important that people integrate, that people learn English, that people reach out to the local community. At the same time, it is important for us to cherish what's good, to celebrate our own culture, our own language, history, and
I spoke about people going back to Poland, but it seems people are staying here. They're not going back to Poland the way the workers in England seem to be.
Yes, certainly. Northern Ireland is such a good place. You know, it's beautiful. People are so welcoming, and yeah, we noticed that there isn't the same pattern with the migrants going back here from Northern Ireland. People tend to stay, and as we've seen, there are Polish schools establishing, Polish organizations, Polish shops and restaurants. So yeah, we are here to stay.
So it seems that life is too good in Northern Ireland, and everybody's very happy to stay, especially when you've got film festivals and cultural festivals like the one that's going on this week. Back to the studio.
Yes, they're more than welcome.
Very much so.
All next week on BBC Newsline, we'll be exploring the myths and the realities of migration.
Our reporter Mervyn Jess has been to Poland to look at social and business links with Northern Ireland and the effects of the labour drain from there to other European countries.
This is Krakow, a bustling and vibrant university city in Eastern Europe. But many of the young people here are looking westward, and in particular towards Northern Ireland, for employment and a brighter future. BBC Newsline has come to Poland to look at the ever-growing links between us and this part of the European Union.
Mervyn Jess has those reports next week. Now, the latest buzzword being used